Hey guys, happy Saturday. Greg here with Trans Wolves, and this week we're talking about names. Um, so I um, changed my name about legally changed my name 2.5 years ago, going on three, and I did that in Texas, in Dallas, through the Resource Center. I had a scholarship there, so that was the technical side of it. As far as choosing a name, I I didn't want a androgynous name. I was pretty sure that I wouldn't be happy with that. So I knew I wanted a recognizably male name, but beyond that, I didn't have really strong feelings. I kind of wanted a traditional name, and I gave my parents the option of being involved in my new name when I first came out to them, and um, they weren't interested in hearing anything about my transition or being involved at all, and um, said that as far as they were concerned, my name would always be my birth name, and they didn't want to hear any different. So um, I kind of named myself. So my my birth name, the name that my parents gave me, sounded kind of like Greg to people when I said it. And so I just went with Gregory. And I always liked the name Dean. Um, so um, my one of my great grandfather's name was Dean, and I chose that as my middle name, and that's just kind of how that went. I think, I had originally said, to myself that I didn't want a a name that sounded anything like my dead name, or was, like people could be like, oh, well, I see how you got your new name from your old name. Um, but it does have its advantages because the the like my initials, my first and last names, the first letters are the same as they were before. So a lot of stuff, my initials, if I have initials on stuff, it's the same, without the exception of my middle name. But that's convenient, and um, so yeah, that's how that worked for me. Um, it would have been nice if my parents had been involved. It's kind of weird when people make fun of your name and like, oh, your parents must have been stupid or lame, and know that you gave yourself that name. So it wasn't your parents that were stupid and lame. They're making fun of you, kind of on an added level. So yeah, that's it's kind of annoying. But by and large, I've never, I guess, regretted or had any issues with the name I picked. So and I think it's like I never asked people to call me a whole bunch of different names to try them out, but I could see that being a benefit. I didn't really have anybody around to be like, hey, can we try out you calling me this for a week? I just didn't have people in my life for that. So um, I think that could be a good way to go. And just I don't know. It's just like when you transition and you tell stories in your head with different pronouns, or at least I do. It's kind of the same thing with names, um, and just see what you like. So, um, yeah, that's all I got. Good luck, and I'll see y'all next week.